Y'all, I am back. And I know I've been gone. But I've been working on Green Girl. Yes, you still can get your Green Girl Moringa oil. And you can get your Green Girl body cream on thegreengirlco.com. But I wanted to come back and give y'all an update because I know I told y'all about my life and what I was going through. And why not? We're about to go into a new year. So let me give you my update. And I want to thank everybody who subscribed. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And tell your friends to subscribe. And also, go look at some more videos that I have. Because I'm trying to do better with these videos. But let me give you the update. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe with the Discover with Drina. But I want to let y'all know that my job did end. And it ended on November the 4th. And I've been looking for a job. And mainly for funding. But I have been manifesting some things. And it's been looking pretty good with Green Girl. So we're going to keep Green Girl up. Also, about the person that stole my identity, I haven't heard anything else about it. I do still see her on the book. And y'all know I really want to do something to that girl. But guess what? 2022 has taught me so much. Let me get some lip gloss. My lips are dry. Boo boo. So 2022, I mean, it started off good. And then it progressively, it went to some dark sides of me. And dark sides of situations that I was in. And I'm gonna just go ahead and start it off. In May of this year, my youngest daughter graduated. And I have a sister that is my sister through my dad. And she's like in her, I'm 47 years old. My sister, she has to be 43 or 44. And my youngest sister, we have the same mom and dad. She's 41. Yeah. So my dad has a child that he gave birth to with this woman that was in the, outside the marriage. And my mom is still having issues with that. And I told her, for you to have issues with a man that had a baby on you, why are you still with him 50 years later? Because I had to deal with some issues with my ex-husband. And I felt like that trauma that she went through and did not address, it came to me. So my ex-husband did the same thing. It is what it is. We eventually divorced. This girl, young woman, I call her a young lady. She's 18, she's 19 now. And I have no issues with her. This young lady didn't ask to come here. And nobody told him to go have sex with somebody else, but he decided to do that, and he had a baby. But one thing I did not want to do was put my girls in a situation where they can't know her or be around her or do anything with her because they don't want to do anything with her because I make them feel uncomfortable about it. There's one thing I did not want to do. So they have a relationship with their sister. I have a relationship with her. It's no problem for her to come here, spend the night with her sister. She lives in another state. we operate as a family where I have a man in my life. He has a new wife. So everybody is moved on in the life of the living. And we're a blended family. So we make the kids, the children, our grown children, feel comfortable with the relationships that they have with their sister. To me, she's not an outside child. She's just a child that came through infidelity, and that's not her fault, because she has a purpose here just like we all do. So my mom got mad at the fact that I invited my sister to my daughter's picnic that we had outside. And this shit was so funny. Now, she told us she wasn't coming, and she ended up coming. Then my sister came later. So we all blended here. My ex-husband, he with his new wife. I'm with my new man. Well, the man I've been with for a minute now. And my sister, she with her new husband. Her children's father is there too. And he brought his whole family, and he could buy, I think, did he bring his own lady? I don't even know if he brought his woman with him, the woman that he's with. He buy her bottle with him. I'm not sure, because this was in May. So the next day I get a call saying, who invited her? And I'm like, who invited who? And she was like, who invited Monica to the event, to the graduation picnic? And I was like, I did. You mean you invited her and you knew I was coming? What type of daughter are you? And I can't trust y'all. Boom, 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 boom. So I told her, and I know a lot of people don't like to speak to their mom in a reality check, but I had to give my mom a reality check, because she told me I was a traitor. I didn't even know we was at war. That's what I was tripping about, a traitor. How the fuck we at war? Everybody was having a good time except for you. You the one got the attitude. So I told her, when you decided to be with this man after him having a baby, that was your okay to this child. Now, what y'all decided to do with the child is not my business, because I was a child my damn self. So you mad at me about somebody I accepted as a sister, because that's what my father told me. That's your damn sister. And you mad at me because I invited her to an event that was concerning her niece. She invites me to events that's concerning my niece and my nephew and my great niece and my great nephews. But I can't understand. I told her, Mom, did you see all of us out there enjoying ourselves for my daughter, and that everybody, like, these men have other children with women that have some infidelity moments that we had to go through, and we decided to separate or divorce or whatever and move on with our lives, and now these people are happy, I'm happy, he happy, everybody happy. So I'm just trying to see, this girl is 40-some years old, and the child that was, a beetle bug. Okay. Yeah, I got beetle bugs and ladybugs. What in the hell is going on? So anyway, I guess because it was so cold outside, they came in the house. So anyway, she got mad. I'm like, the girl that my children's sister came, and she's 19 years old. This girl is 40 years old. You should be getting over it. Or you should be looking at your children as an example of how to get over this infidelity. You chose to stay with this man, which is my father, yes. And quite frankly, you ain't got to be with him no more if you don't want to be with him. Shoot, you decide to stay with him because of the children. That shit is old and a fairy tale. And that's the problem this the thing I try to tell my daughters now. Don't sit up here and think about the fairy tale happily ever after. Because there ain't no happily ever after in a relationship. This is work every day between two people to make things progress in their life. You got to make yourself happy. He got to make himself happy. If y'all come together, y'all do things with each other to make each other happy. Point blank. So if you at a point where you still upset by a woman that's 40-some years old, then you need to be leaving. Y'all know what she did to me. Click. So I haven't talked to my mom. Last time I talked to her was May, and the first time he seen her was Thanksgiving. And I did not know that was going to affect me. And I think it affected me bad because I'm looking at her like, when are you going to be a mom to us? And not saying you have to be a mom to us as grown women, but when are you going to have some type of understanding? Because we know what you went through, because we went through it. If you unhappy, move on. Simple as that. And I know the women in that era was taught different, and we were taught the same thing that they were taught. But now things are different, and you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to stay with this man because y'all have children. You don't have to stay with this man because he's the sole provider. Not saying that my mom did not work. My mom had a good job and took care of us really good on her income, and my dad did the same thing. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to be with a man that you don't want to be with if it's not working no more, because you're not in that position, and you never been in that position because you always had a job. It ain't like you was my grandma going to work for white people over the mountain, but receiving crumbs, and your husband made majority of the money. So me and her did not talk. And then I had to address some things that I did like her. And that's why I seen the same thing that I was doing, she was doing to me, I was doing with one of my friends. Not with just one of my friends. I did it with my sister. I did it with like two of my close friends. You know, like if I have a high intuition. When it comes to myself, probably not as much, but I do have a high intuition with my loved ones, and I can see certain things, and I'm trying to forewarn them, and they don't listen, and then I get to be too bossy with them. And this is what my mom does. So I had this bad back from one of my friends because I wanted the best for her, but I know she had to experience some things on her own being a single woman. So I had to bad back from her because that is creating, you're being protective, but you're also being overbearing and bossy. I went through that too. This year has taught me a lot about myself when I can't have my way. And that's what happened between me and my mom. She backed away from me because she couldn't have her way. And I backed away from people that I know with my intuitiveness that they wouldn't listen to me, so I couldn't have my way as well, with like kind of directing their life, which I'm not here to direct people's life. If I have a message, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, but that don't mean I should get mad about or feel some type of way that they're not listening to my information. Also, with me losing my job when they November the 4th, I also recognized that I was so programmed into a 9 to 5. Like I've have been majorly programmed into a 9 to 5 and felt so lost and felt so useless and felt fucking fucked up. Like fucking fucked the fuck up. That's how I felt. I don't know. I feel like, damn, Drina, you so programmed. What is next? What are you gonna do? And then I found myself being lazy, crying, being clinging with my dude, like being kind of jealous of him that he go to work. I'm like, bitch, why are you jealous of him? Cause he go to work. Cause he has something to do. And then I had to realize I've been doing a lot of meditation. And because I'm a fixed sign, I'm a Leo. I am. That's my sun sign. I'm a Leo. Gemini moon. Yeah. So a lot of thoughts as a Gemini was running through my mind. I almost felt like I was going crazy for a minute. I felt like I was going crazy because I felt useless. I felt I don't have a job. Don't nobody want me. Or everybody is working and I'm not doing shit. And what am I supposed to be doing? And what is my new path now? And the whole time, it's like Source was saying, you need to sit down and be patient. Like, patience is something that you need to work on. You need to see, you asked for a lot of these things to happen. I did not know I manifested a lot of this stuff as well. So I've been manifesting a lot of this stuff to balance myself. And I think that job was taken away from me so I can sit with myself to balance myself and to realize what my purpose is here. And also, it's just the clear all the things that I have been through. Not only that, like, I went back to thinking, like, what happened with me in the womb? Like, what happened with my mom that makes me feel like this while I was in the womb? And I think a lot of it was, my mom and dad had a tough time in the beginning of their relationship, and maybe in the womb, I feel a lot of that conflict. So I'm always trying to balance other people out. And maybe I was trying to balance her out, and then, just balance it out. And I think by having me, my mom probably thought I was supposed to balance their relationship out. I don't know, but that's how I felt. So I had to do a little womb work on myself and realize that, yes, a lot of things happen in the womb and it's generated throughout the life and through your experiences. So, that happened with my mom. I felt a lot of ways about that. My relationship with the person that I'm with, my partner, it was up and down because he was just probably looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is not the woman that I know. You just be going and you go get her. You ain't sitting here just blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we still together, but that was our trial right there. And then what else happened? Okay, that person, I'll talk about that when I find out about that myself, because I don't know what's finna happen with her and whatever that's about. I'll give y'all an update on that next. And I just been by myself. Like, I see my sister or whatever, but I think that time I needed was to be by myself. So my message tonight to a lot of y'all, do the womb work. That go for men and women, because we all have some type of trauma that we deal with. And I know men really don't talk about their trauma. They feel like, a lot of men feel like, they got to be strong, not to cry, not to do none of that. But I did a lot of crying, y'all. And that was me, because I do have a lot of masculinity, because me and my dad are really close, really, really close. And I almost felt like a dude, like, don't be crying over here. What you doing all that crying for? But then it was like, girl, release this. Let it flow. Get it out of your system. You're releasing toxins, stress, build up from probably childhood. You have a lot to release. Just release it. Let it go. Everything has been taken from you. And guess what? You get to start all over again. Fresh. And you get to start over and manifest exactly what you want. So the message is manifest and be clear about what you want. Manifest it. And balance yourself out. Because that's how we supposed to operate. Make sure you talk to source, and source could be the God that you know that you worship or whatever, or you praise, your ancestors, spirit guides, angels. But make sure that you do a lot of these things in order to clear your path, because it's so much better when you get some type of understanding about your own purpose. So I have been manifesting some things. I'm not going to say them right now. We're just going to wait till they come to light. And I give y'all some more updates, because I got another video coming out about something else that I did during this time. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And I'm going to do better in doing videos. I know I haven't been doing good, because I've been going through a whirlwind of change for the 2-2. It was a lot of change. So I'm looking for great outcomes in 2023. And I hope the same for everybody else. Love you.